trying to learn something that somebody wrote down or read about something, and as you're reading it, you're like, how could they ever think this way? It just doesn't make any sense, and you can't make it heads or tails out of it or figure it out. Or even better, have you ever been sitting across the table from somebody or talking to somebody and they have a belief system? They have a perception or a reality that they live, and you just don't get it because it's not the same as yours. So how could they not see things the way you see them or understand that they're so wrong and you're so right? Hey everybody, Dr. Jones here again with another one of your weekly video messages. And this week, I want to talk to you about perception versus reality and how that takes learning and understanding. And a way to do that is to follow 3-2-1, right? What's 3-2-1, you ask me? I'm so glad you asked. 3-2-1 is a little trick I use to help me understand things that I don't necessarily agree with when I'm talking to somebody or when I'm trying to learn something. If you remember that phrase, have you ever heard that phrase before? Ask 3, then me? You might have, but it's a phrase I used when I was in the classroom a lot with students when they would ask me a question. I'd say, I'd be happy to ask your question if you've asked 3 people first to broaden your understanding and broaden your knowledge. Look, when you're trying to learn something or understand something, don't rely on only what you know and any background or prior knowledge you have to build new understanding. Sometimes you need somebody else to unlock that window or that ability for you. So you ask 3 people, find 3 people, ask them. Number 2, have you tried viewing it from the other person's shoes, so to speak, other person's viewpoint? Look, we all have our own lived reality, our own lived experiences that we don't know about each other, and we can't really understand about each other, but boy, we can try to get better and broaden our knowledge and understanding and change our perception by thinking what it would be like to be that other person. What viewpoint are they coming from when they talk to us about their reality or their perception that bumps up so hard against ours? And then 1 is fairly easy and straightforward. Reformulate your original perception or understanding. So look, some work better with others. If you can do all 3, 3, 2, 1, do all 3. But obviously the ask 3 than me has more to do with you learning something, finding out something written or that you watch or something like that. 2, right, other person's shoes, has more to do with those conversation pieces. And then 1, reformulating, has to do with everything. Employ these strategies. They'll help you with determining your perception versus reality and increase your knowledge and understanding. Look, that's it for the week. 3, 2, 1. It helps us out because we all have certain perceptions. We all have prior knowledge, and we all have beliefs sometimes that aren't tested enough to move us forward in what we're trying to do. I appreciate you taking the time. I never take it for granted. And remember, as always, be purposeful, act with integrity, and continue to build your character. You have a great week.